Hi friends, welcome to Circle Time. Hello, hello, how are you? Hello, hello, how are you? How are you this special day? I'm so glad you're here today. Hello, hello, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well and you're enjoying time at home. Although we miss you here at school, we wish that we could have you here with us in the classroom. Um, let's do our counting, friends. Yesterday was the number 19. So let's see what comes after the number 19. Do you know what comes after 19? It's a big number. Let's count and see what it is, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did you say that it was 20? I bet you did. All right, let's count to 20 in Spanish. Ready? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce, trece, catorce, quince, dieciséis, diecisiete, dieciocho, diecinueve, veinte. All right. Good work, you guys. We are working on a new letter this week. Last week we did the letter O. Do you remember what sound the letter O makes? Ah. The O says ah. The O says ah. And it also says its name, right? It says O sometimes. All right, this week we're going to do a new letter. We're going to do the letter, what letter is this? F. Did you say F? I bet. This is the letter F, and it makes the sound f, f, f. The F says f. The F says f. Every letter makes a sound. The F says f. Good. Can you make that sound with your mouth? F. Kind of put your teeth, your front teeth on your lips like that. And your tongue is up against your teeth. Good. The F is here. F is there. F is found everywhere. Feathers and forks, footballs too, and frogs and fish, to name a few. That is our letter F poem. We also have some other words that start with F. Let's find some other words. We have flowers. Yeah. Oh, this one was in the poem. Frog and fish. Fire. Fire, yeah. Oh, do we know what this is? It's not a dog. It's called a fox. And all of these together are called fruit. Fruit, yes. So those are some things that start with F. All right, that's the letter F, friends. We're going to learn more about the letter F. We're going to practice writing the letter F tomorrow, okay? All right, I want to do one more thing today at Circle Time, and that is to read a book. So I picked a book that has the letter F in it. So this one is Pete the Cat's Firefighter Pete. So he's a firefighter, and firefighter starts with F. And there's an F in the middle too. All right, let's see what Pete does as a firefighter, okay? All right. And this book is by James Dean. So he wrote the words and he drew the pictures. We're going on a class trip today, says Principal Nancy. She leads the class to the bright yellow bus. Everyone climbs on board. I wonder where we're going, says Pete. They're going to visit the firehouse today. The bus parks next to the bright red firehouse. Pete and his classmates are excited. The firehouse is huge. It's so big it can hold 2 long red fire trucks and all of the firefighters' equipment. That's pretty big. Because fire trucks are big, aren't they? The firefighter shows the kids around. They give everyone a turn to ring the old brass fire bell outside the firehouse. Then all the kids take turns sliding down the firefighter's pole. Whee! Callie yells as she slides down. I don't think the fire station here in town has a pole anymore. They used to. The firefighters allow the kids to try on their gear. Firefighters wear a lot of equipment. First, Pete puts on the heavy black overalls. Then he steps into the tall black boots. The firefighter helps Pete put on the heavy yellow jacket. Finally, they place a hard black helmet on Pete's head. All this gear is very heavy and Pete can barely move. The firefighters allow the kids to explore one of the fire trucks. Callie sits in the driver's seat and she presses the horn. Brrr! It's so loud that all the kids cover their ears. This is some stickers. We're going to move that picture or that over. Then Pete turns on the sirens and lights. The sirens blare. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. The lights flash red and yellow. Suddenly, a loud bell rings in the firehouse. Uh-oh, it's the fire alarm. There's a fire in town. Gear up, Pete. The firefighters scramble into their gear very quickly. Pete puts on his gear too. They all climb aboard the fire truck and turn on the siren and lights. Firefighter Pete and the firefighters are on their way. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. The fire engine races through town and the lights flash round and round. The firefighter presses the horn. Brrr! All the other cars move out of the way. There's the fire. It's hot and loud, but the firefighters know exactly what to do. They work together as a team to connect the fire truck to the fire hydrant. Then the firefighters also attack a long, heavy hose to the truck. Firefighter Pete gives the signal and the firefighters turn on the water. Whoosh! The water gushes out very fast. Several firefighters must hold the hose to control it. Pete helps direct the hose as they spray the fire with water. The fire is starting to go out. There is smoke everywhere. Suddenly, Pete hears yelling from the roof. Oh no, there's somebody on the roof. Oh no, it's Grumpy Toad. He needs to be rescued. The firefighters raise their long ladder from the truck. Crank, 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 the ladder goes up and up and up. Firefighter Pete and the other firefighters help Grumpy Toad climb down the ladder carefully. Yay! The fire is out and everyone is safe. The firefighters drive back to the firehouse. They take off their gear, they pat Pete on the back and say, "Firefighter Pete helps save the day. Good job, Pete." All right, that was a good story, wasn't it? Have you ever been to the fire station? That's a field trip we like to take when we have kids in school. So maybe sometime you'll get to do that. All right, friends, that's it for today. I will see you again tomorrow, okay? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, you guys.